All right, shall we?
Let's
do it. Now, did you ever find out what to do about this green hue?
No!
What an opener. Oh my god.
Turned into me.
What?
No one has ever asked that question.
Can you explain?
I will.
Green hue. Gosh.
It's
What,
our
first time?
first unofficial song
Yeah.
ever.
First unofficial song. What do you do about that green hue? I don't know. Drink some fucking orange juice.
I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
How did you find it?
I just tried to come prepared, that's all.
God, yes,
so
no
impressive.
one knows
Yeah,
that.
that's a proper nerdware moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was back when you guys were blank?
Yeah. Back, oh my god, this is crazy. We were only blank because we couldn't think of a name for the band. And one day I was like, I don't know, my mind's blank. And we were like, fuck it, that'll do for now.
Yeah.
Terrible name.
Terrible name. Terrible name. Terrible everything back then. But I mean, it stood the test of time so far.
Sure.
Apparently.
Well, and it
I
did
think
make...
it's a banger.
Yeah, I did too.
Absolutely. I listened to it. I thought it was great even back then.
Really?
Yeah. And it... well enough to even be on the Irish Youth Music Awards Volume 10 compilation.
Yeah.
That's the one.
That's how everybody can find it. Fuck.
That's where we got our start.
That's so funny.
For whatever reason, Americans often associate the Irish with luck, which I only bring up because Sean does seem to know a thing or two about beginner's luck from your time in light gray.
Yeah, that's true.
It's actually like not.
What was that all about?
It was an old band that I was in. It's still going now, fair play to them. And I played bass for them for a little bit. Yeah.
And what can you tell us, Cara, about the Colossals?
Yeah. It was pretty briefly colossal.
Okay.
Not so colossal anymore.
It's short-lived then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
but
fair.
fun. Like quite different to this stuff.
Oh, was it? Like, what was that kind of?
Like funk.
Oh,
punk,
wow. Yeah,
jazz
very
stuff.
different then.
Yeah, like instrumental.
Okay. Well, shout out.
There's some good lyrics there.
Yeah.
Take me down
Oh,
Washington
yeah.
Street.
Hey, drummer,
Play that beat.
Well, while other bands have taken a back seat, you found yourselves in the back seat of Fiacre's father's car fairly often early on.
You know better than I know myself.
Yeah.
I've forgotten all of this.
Halloween was yesterday. This is still the spookiest shit.
Yeah, good old Dave drove us around on our first Irish tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still talks about that, you know. He wants to do
Yeah.
it again.
All of our parents tried to tour manage us all the time.
Yeah.
It was very frustrating.
If Dave gets his bus license.
Yeah, Sinead has one. So.
Oh, yeah.
you
And then
know,
we can have your sister on sound as well.
there you go, family
Whole
affair.
family crew.
How was his driving, would you say?
Pretty good, in fairness. Yeah, Dave's
okay.
Steady?
he's a solid driver.
Yeah, steady lad.
Steady, yeah.
And here now in the thick of a U.S. tour on your way to stardom, you've certainly come a long way from your rendition of Thin Lizzy's Dancing in the Moonlight.
Oh my god.
I'd forgotten about all of this. It was terrible. I
Yeah.
attempted the solo and I'd never played a solo in my entire
really?
life. I don't know anything about music really.
Well, to
And
this,
I let us down.
to this
I'm
day,
sorry.
it's one of the only songs I can play properly on the drums, including our own. So
Dun, dun.
it's stood by me.
Adam on the vocals.
Yeah, those were the days.
Yeah.
That was funny. God, I can't believe you know that. I don't think we've even said that anywhere. That's
How did
insane.
you find that? Where
I
was
just
that?
try to come prepared. That's all.
He has
That's
this
good
kind of
acting.
speak.
Yeah.
I feel like you would have killed it, though, at least Julie with Murder on the Dance Floor.
Wait, what? How?
We did though.
We did, yeah. We did that at the.
Oh, you really did?
Wait, no, did we?
We did it at the
Oh, no,
the ball.
No,
It's
we
your
did.
karaoke
No, we
song as
did.
well.
My karaoke.
We did Heads Will Roll, not
Heads
Murder
Will
on the Dance
Roll.
Floor.
Well, yeah, but Murder on Dance Floor.
Yeah,
was
you do kill Murder. on the
That's your
Dance
jam?
Karaoke song.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Before it blew up, guys. Okay.
Yeah, how'd you feel about like Royal Lotus beating you to an official cover of it?
Theirs is so good.
There's
It is.
I
It's
was
really
like,
good.
I saw them play it as well at like Connect or something, or one of the festivals, Transmit, maybe.
Transmit, yeah.
And it was great.
Good stuff.
I'm glad we never released version, because compared to that, it would have been.
Their Linger cover is great as well.
Yeah, I love it. Everything from them. But just like you guys, everything that you guys put out is just amazing.
Including Green Hue.
Almost especially Green Hue, I might add. Your vocals have been described as ghostly, so perhaps it's fitting that hearing your album back for the first time truly felt like an out-of-body experience.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. It's sometimes when you're in the process of making it, you kind of forget what you're doing, and then when it's like a solid piece of finished work, you're like, oh, we did that, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surreal.
Yeah, very.
Have you heard anything about the mannequin on your album cover supposedly being haunted?
I have heard whisperings of
A
this.
little bit. I know she was found in a haunted house of sorts.
Oh, the whole house was
I
haunted?
think so.
Wow.
It was, it was like someone's house, and
Yeah, we saw a
She
picture
lives
of it
there.
recently.
Yeah, we'd never
And
seen a
there's-
full body photo of her.
Oh,
before.
really?
Until like last week.
Was not expecting her to be wearing a flowery
She's
yellow dress.
tall.
Yeah, she's really tall. I was
I was
expecting her-
expecting her to be like a doll you could pick up
Yeah.
like this. I don't know why.
She's
Like,
probably taller than you.
Honestly,
Yeah.
Like I had like an image of her in my head as being like average with like I don't know, maybe a white ghostly dress on, but no, she's very floral and tall.
Mm.
To you, though, it kind of represents like the fragility of life, or being
Yeah.
human at least.
Definitely,
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
it's such a striking image, so that was kind of what drew us in. And then Joshua Gordon, who took it, is like an amazing photographer, and
Shout out.
yeah, when we saw it, we didn't really know anything about him, but we saw the photo and we were like, this is
Yeah.
amazing, and it just perfectly fit the sound of the album. Like, it's so
Absolutely.
funny that an image can kind of encompass like
Yeah.
the feeling of a whole album, but
Totally.
I think that picture really does.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
And it even went viral in China with like people recreating it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
crazy.
spreading now to like not like people are doing it everywhere.
Yeah, drawing and
Stuff.
cosplaying and
There are a couple cool Halloween costumes as well.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, I actually got sent a picture yesterday. This lady my dad worked with about 20 years ago sent him a picture of her now 19-year-old daughter dressed as our album cover.
No
She had a
way.
face up. I should have
That's
showed
so
you. Yeah,
cool.
she dressed up as it for Halloween last night.
That's so
way.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
sick.
class.
Yeah, it's really cool.
On to another delicacy. What are spice bags?
Oh.
Best thing you'll ever eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spice
Yeah.
Bag is the
Really
only
good.
thing that we missed out on when we went to China. Because it's
Yeah.
this weird...
It's not traditional.
No, they're
Yeah.
in Chinese restaurants in
In
Ireland.
Like Ireland, yeah. Okay.
And it's
It was,
literally
yeah.
just crispy chicken or like tofu and chips and then like, you know,
Bits of
peppers.
veg,
Onions,
yeah.
peppers.
Your classic
Salt and
like
pepper
spicy
style.
seasoning.
Yeah.
Yeah, the closest thing is like salt and pepper chicken. I don't know, do
Yeah,
you get that
okay.
here?
Uh,
It's kind of a UK thing.
I feel like maybe I haven't had
Yeah.
it
It's like
personally.
yeah.
like battered, deep fried, and then
Spicy.
it's like the most umami, delicious, saltiest thing, and like the
And it's
best
like
hangover
Szechuan
cure.
spicy,
Yeah.
it's all tingly.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
throw it all in a brown paper bag.
And the
there
bottom
you
of
go.
the bag is just filled with all this
Yeah.
delicious. My mouth is
And a
salivating.
massive like pot of curry sauce on the
Oh,
side.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
Or
the nice.
dribble
That's
or
the
satay.
final
Or
touch.
sachet, yeah.
Oh, satay.
Satay
Yeah.
is
I
good.
prefer satay.
Yeah.
They like a bit of sweet and sour up in Dublin, you know that?
They do.
Curry and sweet
People
and sour.
get curry and then
Yeah,
sweet
and they
sour.
put both on it
It's
Not
wrong.
sweet and
Crazy.
sour. Versus
I would
sweet
try
and
No.
sour.
After
I don't like
that
my
incident.
sauces sweet.
Quickest way to ruin a good curry, you know? Slather sweet and sour sauce. What are they at?
What sorts of home cooked meals were Jan and Sue whipping up for you at Rockfield?
My absolute babes.
Just off the dome as well. You don't even have notes.
That's insane. Oh my
Jan and
god.
Sue were whipping up the most wholesome,
Amazing food.
Nicest
like
food
family.
ever.
They do like a meaty thing and a veggie thing because 3 of us are vegan, and then there were like 4 non-vegans, and then so there would be like if there was a lasagna, there'd be a meaty lasagna and then a
Lasagna
vegan
was
lasagna,
correct.
and they'd bring us like sliced bread and like
Oh,
there was
the
always
bread.
side
Fresh
dishes.
crusty
Like there'd be
bread.
like not even a salad, something better than that. It would be like something
Like sauteed tender stem
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like roast potatoes.
Yeah.
They did like stews. There was one night where we had like stew.
Yeah.
Ours was like a
So
beanie casserole thing, and yours was like a
beef or
beef.
lamb or something. Yeah.
It
Because one day
was-
they did like fish. It was like fish for us, and then you got that spinach pie. And
I'm so hungry.
That was so good. That was. I was trying to think. What was the night where like
That was the nicest
everyone was like, I want to have the vegan thing.
Yeah, it was
I think
the
it was
spinach
that one,
pie.
yeah.
It was.
We had
It was so
like a
good.
nachos night as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
Everything
were
they
so
do is
sweet.
incredible.
Yeah.
Like, they could have picked up dirt off the side of the road. It was
We need
amazing. Yeah.
Well, fans seem to be eating up your performances, including a gig at the Roisin where folks had to literally have a meal in order to watch the show.
What a fucking segue. That was
That was an excellent segue.
smooth as butter.
That
huh?
was literally smooth.
That's one of the only gigs my mum has been to this day. And I remember afterwards, she was like, "You were so good. The burger was fucking disgusting."
Yeah, it was when there was lockdowns, and to be in a place you had to eat.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
it's
was
that
Yeah.
way.
And it
such
was
a weird
still
rule, but
seated at tables 2 meters
all
apart.
distance.
It was the weirdest
So
experience.
weird.
Ever.
Yeah.
That was like the weirdest thing ever.
That
Yeah.
must have been a tiny capacity.
It was
as well.
tiny,
Like,
yeah.
It's been
Yeah.
like tables in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even remember playing the gig. I think
No.
I've blocked it out of my head. But
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah.
the specifics.
It was
Yeah.
definitely the worst gig we've ever done.
yeah.
Just like, what was the point of that? You
Do you know what
know?
though? I remember being like,
We played it well.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
good. Yeah.
Probably not too many people singing along though with the
No.
No,
baseball.
burger, yeah. Either the burger's in there or the mask is on, so yeah, you're not
Yeah.
getting much feedback.
True.
that's true. What a weird,
So,
weird thing.
Yeah.
Apparently, someone saw you as their meal ticket in the sense that they resold your Waves EP on eBay for twice the original price before you even had a copy yourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
That
has
happens.
been happening like since day one, which is insane.
Yeah.
Because like back in the day, nobody had heard of us outside of our immediate families, and then we'd see on eBay $1,000.
Wow.
They were going for
So way more than
That's
twice.
no.
No, there was
There was-
Waves that was like 900 quid or something on
God.
eBay.
Yeah.
They were madness, like.
It's people just trying to get a being cheeky.
It'll never fucking be worth that.
I'm,
That was very modest of you.
I'm assuming it was an accident, but recently someone in Japan has put up like the Japan tour poster for 170,000.
Yeah.
I'm hoping. no
Any
one buys
bidders
that.
yet? Or?
That's a fucking steal.
Also, we didn't print that. Like that's someone's printed that at
Oh,
home
just like at their
themselves.
house.
I was trying to get 170 grand for it.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
I would.
Well, speaking of waves, Sean, I hear you're quite the crowd surfer.
Oh yes.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Oh, the crowd. Oh, yeah,
Not doing our own
dude.
rock
Yeah,
concert.
yeah. I forgot about that. I was thinking more at our shows, but yeah.
Well, maybe you
I
could
love
start
that.
incorporating it.
One day, I'm waiting for the moment.
Yeah.
If I
Waiting
send
for
you
the
the
moment.
footage, you should edit it.
Yeah.
Tonight could be the
days.
night.
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
As soon as we get a crowd who is clearly up for a crowd surf,
Yeah,
we'll do it.
I'm gonna be there.
He's gonna.
That's a
Yeah.
shout out to all the
That up.
crowds to
Yeah.
lift it.
Honestly, though, for
Lift Sean.
that one time, because everyone was doing it. It was an Idols gig, so it was a big
Yeah.
punk gig, and I was in the middle of it, but I was really tired. I think we'd already played, so we'd had a long day. It's like I want to get out of this crowd. It's the quickest way.
Oh,
I just had to do it.
That's
yeah.
great.
That was a quick way to quick think on your feet.
Yeah.
And then off your feet.
Yeah.
With lyrics like "You can swim around, but I don't want you to drown inside me," Madra seems to be anchored in self-reflection. So, how important is it, would you say, to forgive ourselves for past mistakes rather than carry that guilt and shame forever?
Yeah, it's so important. I think, like, what you tend to, it's something you learn, like, as you, like, grow up and make mistakes, is that, like, it's just a part of life. And
Yeah.
it's a part of finding yourself and learning right and wrong. And, you know, you can't beat yourself up forever over things that are just, like, a tiny blip in your whole life, you know? Yeah, people need to just, yeah, it's important that, like, as well, women know that, because I feel like we can be very hard on ourselves as
Sure.
well. So it's, yeah, just as long as you move on and learn from it, I think, yeah, you just have to forgive yourself.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time, guys. It was great chatting with you.
That was fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
How do we fucking?
That was the best interview opener ever.
Yeah.
What do we do at this green?
That's actually
So
spun me. That was insane.
Best wishes with everything coming your way.
Thank you.
Any
so
final
much.
thoughts at all before we say goodbye?
Go stream Green Hue.
Get the numbers up.
Yeah, come on.
Oh god.
If Green Hue reaches 1 million, they'll drop another.
Yeah.
Promise.
As soon as it hits 1 million, we'll start playing it live.
We'll do the whole rainbow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we've done blue already. Needs to be
yeah.
green,
Oh,
blue.
green, blue,
Yeah,
Red.
purple's next.
purple.
It's gonna be cover of Purple Rain.
Yeah. Orange.
What's the song Violet sings in Willy Wonka?
Chewing. No.
Yeah.
No, that's
that
what
can
the
be it.
Oompa sing. But it's worth it.
I want it now.
No, that's.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, she doesn't sing.
that's
Violet
it.
doesn't sing. We'll write a song about Violet.
Perfect. Looking forward to it. There you have it. Once again, I'm Damon Campbell, and this is NewDad. Thanks for
Thank
watching.
you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so
That
much,
was so
guys.
fun.
It's amazing.
We did it.